If you're not already doing this, you need to start doing this. Drumming for me is all about making the simple stuff tasty. And that's what this video today is all about. This is just a little, really simple musical idea. This is one of my absolute favorite things to do in almost any situation, at least any situation that calls for it. But yeah, this is a super easy thing to do. You can do it whatever level of drumming that you're at. This is really easy. So what is it? What is this thing I'm talking about that's so simple and so awesome? Well, the idea is simply this. You're just going to play quarter notes on the snare with the cross stick. That's it. Sounds like a metronome, but trust me when I tell you that it's one of the tastiest things that you can do in the drums. Now, this idea is something I really like to do in like breakdown verses or some kind of breakdown bridge or something like that, or even as a main groove. It even works sometimes as a main groove. There's a song, actually, that I wrote on my Beatdown'S Pocket Builders album, play-along album. If you don't already have it, cover looks like that. Make sure you go snatch it after you watch this video. But yeah, I wrote a whole song around this particular groove just because I love the movement of it so much. Here's a little bit of it here. So this is something you can try right now. If you're sitting around your kit, pick up your sticks and try this right now. It's super duper easy. This whole thing is 8th note based. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right? All you're gonna do is play 8 notes on the hats or on the ride if you want to, but 8 notes with the right hand, and then again, just cross stick on the snare, all the quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's it. The magic though, the thing that wakes this up is what you do around it. So anything that you play on the bass drum will accentuate this and just make it sound that much cooler. There are certain notes that you can punch on the cymbals that you can do. Like once you get into this, it's super easy. But the thing that you just need to remember is that it's all 8th note based. That's it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So once you actually get into it, the idea would be to just keep that going. Keep those clicks going on the snare and then just play stuff around it. And the quarter notes on the snare just kind of ties everything in and just makes it sound super tasty. Now to get you started on this simple little idea, I'm just going to show you your gateway groove. The first one that you'll ever play with this idea. And then from there, you can actually start to mess around with some different ideas on the bass drum while keeping all of this upstairs the same. So all we're gonna do is play 8th notes on the hi-hat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then hit that cross stick on the snare. And then the kick drum pattern that we're gonna play, we're just gonna hit 1 and the and of 4. So it's just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 and 1, like that. Sounds like this. Honestly though, I mean, how cool does that sound, right? I think this might be something I ripped off Stuart Copeland a long time ago. Might have been Murdered by Numbers, I think. Could have been the first time I heard it. But I've since heard other drummers do it, and it's just a super, super tasty thing, and it never really gets in the way. So just to get you going a little bit further with this idea, I put together 5 super simple grooves that you can try out for yourself, and they really all just involve playing different, just different notes, different note patterns on the kick drum while keeping all of this the same. So again, as long as you concentrate on that 8th note movement, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you'll be able to knock through all of these no problem. Now the other great thing about this little idea is that it works awesome at all tempos. Now particularly it's like mid to high tempos, it works the best. But this is something you can pull out at any tempo and you're gonna sound like the coolest person in the room. So when you're practicing these grooves, by the way, the PDF download will be in the description box. You can just grab that and then and work on these on your own time. But make sure you try them at different tempos. You know, play the right hand on the hats, then play it on the ride, mess around with some different tom stuff. But the key is to keep that cross stick going the entire time. So try this one out. Add this to your little bag of tasty ideas. Trust me, your bandmates are gonna love you. Just remember to use it responsibly. But that's it. I'm out. New viewers, new subscribers, welcome to the channel. This is the kind of stuff you find around here if you stick around. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. Before I go any further with the outro, if you're digging this shirt, you can get one for yourself. This is the Worldwide Drummers Club tee. Also comes in a hoodie. You can grab one. Click the link in the description box. Take you straight to the merch shop. It's a cool way to support the channel. You can also, if you feel so inclined, drop a donation. Thanks to everyone, by the way, that have recently given some pretty generous donations to the channel. I really appreciate it. Really helps me to keep going with this thing. This is what I do. I do this for a living. So any kind of support on that front is highly appreciated. That link is also in the description box. It's through PayPal, so it's nice and quick and easy. If you haven't already hit subscribe, there it is right there. Make sure you mash that before you bounce. And before I get out of here, since I recorded the whole song anyways, the song that you heard me play earlier, at least the front little bit of it there, it's called SUNSET STROLL. That's off my BEATDOWN'S Pocket Builders album. If you want to download that and practice this idea for yourself, that link will also be in the description. So I'm just going to play the rest of it out for you. Enjoy the tune. Share this video if you dig it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. See you next video.